Hello Pixels, how's it going? Welcome back to Disney Magical World, it's Shadow Willie here. In our card album, we collected 199 cards. We're one away from reaching another sticker. Good thing we used Spot Pass. And we got our 200th card. Sticker number 66. Also, finally, we have enough materials for Donald's quest to unlock a new rod. As you can see, we need 3 amethyst bubbles, which you can get in Cinderella's pumpkin quest. Now that we have it, we can complete it. Finally! Whack! You said whack. We granted the favor, here are your bubbles. Thanks for the recipe. Now let's create the rod. New fishing rod. We can create it because we have the warp willow branch, Jack's thread, and superstar belt. Let's go make it. I love the Mickey Mouse lore. It's adorable. We now have the well-made rod. Oh wait, they just kicked us out. What's going on? That was it. I thought we were going to get a sticker because it just kicked us out. Now we're in Yensid's tower. I'm pretty sure we have enough materials to create a new rod, which is the Eternity Orb Wand, 1800 strength. The most powerful wand I've ever seen. Unfortunately, that's the only rod we can make right now. I almost forgot about Owl Seed right here. Ooh, I see you have the gooseberry. Then let us get on with making that fertilizer, shall we? I'll just take that off your hands and... Here's the berry. Ah, fine specimen, now for the fertilizer. That was a long transition. What a disaster. I attempted to make the fertilizer exactly as outlined in this book, but I wound up with jam instead. Jam! Apparently, those weren't directions for making fertilizer after all. How could I not realize that I was looking at a recipe for jam all this time? Jam! Don't feel bad, Owl. After all, I think jam is much nicer than fertilizer. Yes, I suppose you're right. It was a lot of hard work to grow that fruit too. Well then, Elliot. Here are some freshly gathered sweet berry seeds for your efforts. Perhaps they will be of some use to you. But now how will I get my sparkly seed to grow? Never fear, Piglet old pal. If we put our heads together, I just know we'll come up with a plan. I guess we'll have to. And with that quest cleared! A new episode is available! 63, Secret of the Sparkle Seed! And 59, Find Eeyore's tail? Since you've gotten further throughout the episodes, the field has gotten bigger! Get new seeds! When you harvest crops in the field, you might obtain new seeds. Maybe even some rare ones. Get your hands on a variety of different seeds and try growing lots of new crops. Okay, let's move on with 59. Find Eeyore's tail. Eeyore is heaving a worried sigh. Find out what's happened. Oh, poor Eeyore. Oh dear, what should I do? I seem to have lost my tail. It zoomed in. I have no idea when I might have lost it. I just happened to catch a glimpse of my bottom and nothing. Don't worry, I feel the same, bro. I have a favor to ask. Would you help me look for my tail? Maybe you could ask around to see if anyone spotted it. Someone might have picked it up, I suppose. Let's see. You should probably ask Pooh first. His house isn't far from mine, so he might have picked it up. At least, I hope he did. Not that you care about my tail, but it's rather important to me. I care? I care so much! Quest start! Alright, Pooh, you're over here. Oh, so Eeyore's tail's gone missing. No, I haven't seen it. If I do, I'll make sure to tell it to go straight home. You know, if Eeyore is really that out of sorts without a tail, I know how to help. He can use something else instead, at least until we find his real tail. Like a clock. Why, he could check the time whenever he pleased. I would ask Piglet about Eeyore's missing tail. Maybe he's seen it somewhere along the way. Maybe they even met in the wood.
What? Eeyore lost his tail? I'm sorry, I haven't seen it. I don't have one, so it's hard for me to say. But I bet it's a terrible feeling losing your tail. Have you talked to Rabbit? You might want to if you haven't already. Rabbit's always working outside in his garden, so he might have seen the tail somewhere.
Fine, Rabbit's over here. Eeyore's tail's missing. Can't say that I've seen it. If I do, I'll make sure to get it back to him straight away. Have you talked to Tigger about it yet? He's always bouncing around the wood. You never know if he might have spotted the tail in there. It's really too bad having to go without a tail. Maybe Eeyore could put a scarf there instead. A scarf around his bottom, why not? What? Eeyore's tail's missing? Why, that's terrible! You can't bounce if you haven't got a tail. Maybe he could use a spring instead. Then he could bounce around just like me. If you're looking for Eeyore's tail, I'd talk to Owl. You never know what Owl might have seen. He might even do a flyover and look for it from way up in the sky. In the meantime, I'll try to find Eeyore a nice bouncy spring instead. It's gotta be better than his old tail. Sproing. I see, so Eeyore's tail is missing. And a pity it is, but I'm afraid I do not know where it might be. Although I do have a little something at home that could serve as the ideal replacement. Its length and appearance are nothing short of perfect. I'm certain Eeyore will be well pleased. I shall stop by and pick it up at once. Bring Eeyore to meet me at the clearing, won't you? Many thanks, Elliot. I wasn't expecting to find everyone here. Ah, Eeyore, there you are. How would this be as a replacement for your missing tail? It is the pull string from my doorbell, but I believe it would serve as a lovely new tail. Thank you, Owl. I'll try it on right away. Ooh, Eeyore, it's wonderful. Wow, it looks good on ya.
It does almost too good. In fact, it's exactly like his old tail.
Will you look at that? Swinging around town. The ribbon, the tuft of hair, just like my old tail down to every detail. I'm so pleased you like it. I found that pull string while strolling through the wood. I attached it to my doorbell and voila! Wait just a moment. This is actually Eeyore's missing tail. I was starting to think so, yes. It's just as long and just as heavy anyway. Aha, then this is Eeyore's tail after all. Seems that way, feels that way too. Good for you, Eeyore, you got your tail back. It went to Owl's house for a while, that's all. Yes, well, something like that. I'm just happy it's back where it belongs. My tail was just there, I thought it always would be. It was only after it was gone that I realized how much it meant to me. Thank you for bringing it back, Owl. And thank you, everybody. Thank you for trying so hard to find it. The best tail is your own tail after all. Quest cleared! Don't hate your tails, Pixels. Next up is 63's Secret of the Sparkle Seed. Piglet seems to be consulting with everybody about how to grow a sparkling seed. Join him with everyone and hear what he has to say.
I still have that pretty sparkly seed. How do you think we can get it to grow?
A seed is a seed, sparkly or otherwise. Why not plant it in my garden and see what happens?
But what if nothing happens? Then my seed will be gone forever.
Don't worry, Piglet. Remember, we have a master gardener here with us. Elliot knows just what to do with seeds. I'm sure everything will turn out fine. Your sparkly seed will grow up big and strong. And as the master gardener's teacher, I can say with confidence that Elliot has only gotten better. Your sparkly seed is in good hands, Piglet.
Excuse me, master gardener? I'd like you to plant my pretty precious sparkly seed for me, please. I know you'll take good care of it. Right?
Sure.
Thank you. Here you go then. I wonder what it'll grow into. Will it have flowers or maybe even fruit? I can't wait to find out. Thanks again, Master Gardener.
Quest start! We got a sparkle seed, let's go plant it. Wow, 2 hours and 30 minutes for the sparkle seed. I guess we'll come back to this later. Just imagine if the planting quest makes you stay there, like, you have to plant this seed and water it, you can't leave. You just have to wait there for 2 hours and 30 minutes of pure agony. Alright, we're in the cafe and today's hot theme is Greek. If we can create a full combo of Greek items, we'll get another sticker. Such as we'll start with the Thundercloud Hoagie, a new one. Put him in the pot, put him in the pot, we're still waiting for it to put in the pot. And there it is. Wow, that's one shocking sandwich. I know it's bad. Next up, we have the Permafrost Veggies. Permafrost Veggies? And there they are. Oh, looks like veggies inside of a pedestal or something. And last but not least, the Pegasus Wing Marzipan. That looks wonderful. Oh, we have a total food ensemble. This should be it, right? It is! We made a full menu, snacks, drinks, sweets, of hot items. Hot theme items. Sticker number 67. And that's it, nothing else new. Goodbye.